Welcome back, everybody. We're reading today for December the 12th. I'm going to be pulling one card for each sign. So if you know your sun sign, your moon sign, your rising sign, you can get some good information out of this. If you know your other planetary placements, you can get even more good information out of this short little video. Thank you very much for remembering to participate in the contest by putting a comment below. We do have some pretty good little prizes for you to choose from if you happen to be the winner at the end of the month. And let's see, for right now, let's go ahead and put down some cards. Aries. Okay, well, we're starting out fiery, right? Aries, we have the Tower showing up in reverse. We do like the Tower in reverse. It is better than the Tower right side up. So the Tower in reverse is just telling us, Aries, that you have a situation that probably blindsided you, where something that you depended on or you relied on was suddenly and inexplicably just removed from your experience. Now, that is all in the past. With this Tower showing up in reverse today, this is telling me that that thing that gave you security is being rebuilt in some way or recovered in some way. So you may have found a replacement for whatever that was that made you feel secure before. And what you're finding is that that replacement is actually better than what was in place prior to this. Okay, so now let's look at Taurus. Taurus, you guys have the Chariot showing up. This is just telling me some of you may be interacting with a Cancer today or somebody who has strong Cancer traits. And so with the Chariot coming up, though, there is, for more of you, I think that this is talking about the idea that there's some type of goal or project, some type of target that you're shooting for, that it's not only taking your energy to get there, but also taking the encouragement, the upliftment, and maybe even the full-on participation of other people as well. Okay, and this is a very successful card when it shows up. It means that you are meeting that group target. Okay, next up we're looking at Gemini. Geminis, you guys have the Eight of Wands in reverse. This just means there's some kind of slowdown in communication. If you have a business, this could be a slowdown of orders coming in, but some type of slowdown in communication in a more general sense in your life. And so this is, for me, this always comes through as more of a temporary type of thing. So if you have this slowdown in communication, this gives you the chance to really catch up on some things that have been piling up while you were more busy, because I don't think that this is going to last. So let's take advantage of that time. Okay, so that's for Geminis. Next up, we're looking at Cancers. Cancers, you guys have the Star card showing up here. This is telling me that there's something going on today that is giving you great hope for a project or an idea that you have. We like that. Leo. You guys have the Moon card showing up in reverse. This is one of those cards we're always happier to see in reverse than we are right side up. And so the Moon in reverse is just saying that you had a situation in your life where you knew that you didn't quite know all the information, but you were having a hard time putting your fingers on the rest of the story. Well, with the Moon card in reverse, the rest of the story is coming up to the surface here. It's rising like cream does to the top of milk. It's coming up, and you're not having to dig for it. It's coming up organically. So you're not digging for this information. You're not doing research. It just comes out. And with this Moon card, when the truth comes out here about something, that may change your mind about how active you want your participation to be in that thing once you've got these new facts. Okay, so that's for Leo. Next up is Virgo. Virgos, yay, you have the Strength card. This is just telling me that either you're going to the gym and adding to your strength. You could also be taking classes, which would be adding to your strength as well, because that would add to your value in the work world. But for me, I would say 80% of you, this is more about self-esteem, that you're in a really great place. You're not feeling like the martyr or like less than you are. You're not feeling, really arrogant. You're just in a really nice place with your self-confidence and self-esteem today, Virgos. Next up, we have Libra. Libras, we have the Magician showing up in reverse. This tells me that there's somebody who has trickster type energy showing up in your sphere of influence today. Trickster type energy can be somebody from just a regular run-of-the-mill practical joker all the way up to the con man who wants to take grandma's 401k to the bank. So, if you're signing anything important, make sure that you've read all the small print. Don't assume anything. you know, just to make sure that you're not taken advantage of. And then, you know, this could be, like I said, it doesn't have to be anything that big or with any kind of long-lasting repercussions. It could just be a practical joker in your sphere of influence. So just be aware, be careful, you know, take precautions, do your due diligence, that type of stuff. Something you should be doing anyway, really. All right, so next up is Scorpio. Scorpios with the Six of Wands in reverse. This tells me that we are doing something that not only benefits ourselves but also benefits other people as well. However, we are not getting any recognition for that. Nobody is appreciating what we're actually doing. So we're basically working behind the scenes. Sagittarius. You guys have the Two of Wands in reverse. This is telling me that you have a decision to make, and there really isn't a bad option here, but you're not sure which option you want to go with. So having a little bit of trouble making that decision. Not a bad option here, just really important that you make a decision instead of sitting on this forever, though. Capricorn. Five of Cups for you Capricorns. This is just Spirit's way of acknowledging that the day can potentially be disappointing, especially if you stay focused on that disappointment. If you can find a way to turn around and look for the positive, then you've got two cups that are still standing behind you here. So, you know, this disappointed, focusing on the disappointment energy is the type of energy that we do want to turn around when we see it come up in a reading like this in the morning. Okay, so that's Capricorn. Next up, let's look at Aquarius. Aquarius, you have the Six of Coins showing up here. This is just telling me that there is some type of even exchange happening for you. This could be an even exchange in a relationship, but more often I see it coming up as an even exchange in some type of work or service. There could be barter, there could be pay for a job done, something like that. This would be where you're receiving the pay and you're the one offering the service. Okay? Who was that? That was Aquarius. So next up is Pisces. Pisces, you guys have the Ace of Swords showing up here. This just tells me that you're having a super major aha moment today. With the Ace of Swords, you're having some type of epiphany of an understanding that not only makes a particular situation that you were wondering about make sense, but also you realize that you can apply this to many different aspects of your life and it makes sense really well in any of those also. So major epiphany coming in for you Pisces today. Woot woot, we like stuff like that. So thank you guys very much for being with me today. Thank you for spending your time here. I know your time is precious and you could be anywhere. So seriously, thank you. Also, thank you for commenting down below, thumbs upping, sharing. Thank you for subscribing. And of course, thank you to those of you ordering private readings and private Reiki sessions with me. I do appreciate all of your business because that helps me do what I love to do for my living. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Everybody have a fantastic day. Peace out. I'll see you guys on the next video.